Welcome to the Small Town Times Back in the Bay magazine podcast. We're going to feature Harley Renaud today. Thanks for coming to the studio.
Thanks for inviting me.
This is a just-in-time feature interview to help promote the Leon's fundraiser that will be going on Thursday and Friday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the McEwen Place. They're going to have a barbecue. N7 Cattle Company has donated some burgers, $7 minimum donation for the burger, and it's worth every penny. I've had lots of them the last little while. Basically, the proceeds are going to help out and try to reestablish the country singing contest next year.
That's right, for the Nipissing Country Music Association.
I
believe Cobb's Bread is also donating some buns.
That's the
and
the
I
other
believe
one.
Max Propane is donating some propane for the barbecue.
So Max Propane and Cobb's Bread joining in with N7 and Leon, so should be a good time.
That should be great.
Yeah, I think it won't be quite as oppressively hot anyways.
No, the last few days past there was really hot. Yeah.
And you and some friends be playing some music at the barbecue?
Yeah, that's the plan. I've got some people saying that they're going to come out and help me do some jamming right there in front of Leon's.
Right on.
Playing some country music and having some fun.
Oh, that's cool. Now, the country singing contest was a big hit when it was going on. When's the last time that we had that here?
Well, we quit just at COVID.
Right.
And that was the last one we were able to have. We've been doing it for like over 30 years now, so we got to get back into the swing of things, and hopefully this fundraiser will also help us too.
Now, how much money do you need to get it off the ground again for next year?
Well, anywhere between $35,000 to $40,000 is what we need to make.
That's the budget?
Yeah.
That's not easy to get before an event.
Well, and especially, COVID did a lot to people that, brought some strings in a little bit, you might say.
Oh, for sure.
And so it's a little harder to go out there and get the monies that you need. But, we're working at it.
Need a major sponsor, I guess?
That would be great if
Right.
that happened, yeah.
I know it's very popular. I can't remember the last ones who won it. Can you remember who won it last?
Won the
Or
last
some of the
one?
winners?
Jeepers, not really, because like I said, it was in COVID times, so you don't think about those things actually
BC,
until
they call it, before COVID.
That's it. That's it.
All right. Well, tell me about yourself. Give viewers, some of the viewers, an idea of your background in music.
Well, I've been playing in North Bay now for since I was 19 years old or whatever the case may be. And played at all of the hotels that were originally here that aren't here anymore. Most of them are closed down, right?
Some of the ones that you liked.
Well, the Voyager, we basically had that one going pretty good there. And then we played at the Continental. We even had Jeff Healy come up and play with us at the Continental. So it was
no kidding.
Neat. Yeah, pretty neat. So a lot of them. So I've been playing around for a lot of years and won some singing contests. I also made a CD, so yeah.
What was the name of your CD?
It's called, it's opposite to my band. My band is Lovin' Country. My CD is called Country Lovin'.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
Right on. How old are you, Harley?
74.
And you just came off the golf course today?
I did.
And you didn't shoot 74?
I wished I would have. Yeah.
Which course do you go to?
We are members down at Highview in Powassan.
Right on. Yeah. That's a tough little course sometimes.
It's challenging.
Yeah, you got to know your spots there. It's either hard or wet.
You just got to be careful.
Yeah. Right on. Who do you golf with?
Well, my friend Brenda, she lives in Powassan, and we go out together and golf there probably 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh, that's a nice couple thing.
Yeah.
My parents used to golf together. It was the only thing they could do together. My mom had to learn, or she was going to be left at the house. And she got so good, she was beating my dad. So.
Oh, see, that's what you got to be careful of. You never know.
Yeah. Some of the other bands that you played. 19. What year were you 19?
What year was I?
Yeah.
Well,
that's when you started, eh? When you were 19?
Yeah.
What year was that?
Basically, that's when I started. I mean, I played before that, but played with bands starting at 19, and which was in 1969.
There you go.
And so I played down up in Timmins. I've played down in Niagara Falls. I've played all the local areas type of thing, and played a lot of music for a lot of different people.
Always country?
Always country music. We mind you, we throw in some 50s, rock and roll type of thing as well. But for the most part, yeah, it's country. Did a lot of the nursing homes around here. Did the psychiatric hospital when it was running up on Tebow Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people wish it still was.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you guys play? Have anything coming up?
Actually, we are playing at the River Valley Festival in September, long weekend in September.
Okay.
River Valley doing that. See, there's not a whole pile of places here to play much anymore. We play at the Fraser Tavern, the Legions, and of course any kind of weddings and stuff like that there. So there's not really a whole lot of places to play.
No way, yeah. The Calendar Legion usually has something hopping there once in a while.
Yeah, it's usually every weekend there's something going on there, so that's nice,
But yeah, far and few between, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
When you go bar hopping, it's like hop, skip, and a jump.
You don't have far to hop, right?
No. Well, Lou Dogs doesn't do badly for some of the smaller bands, right? It's a small venue, but it's getting people. And they're all very small to medium size, right?
That's the thing, and it's an expensive night out at times. I mean, because everybody's got to make some money, right? So.
$7 or $8 beers, yeah,
for sure.
Long way
Not
away
like
from
back
what it
in the
used to be.
day when I was getting like 10-cent drafts.
Yeah, when it was a cheap night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it's a whole different thing. There's no smoking, that kind of stuff. That really took a hit out of live music.
It did.
Yeah.
Well, there used to be a place just at the bottom of Tebow Hill, actually by where Leon's Furniture is, and it was called Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time,
I remember that.
We were doing a live TV or radio show right off of Dallas.
No kidding.
Yeah. Did that weekly there for quite a while.
Now, have you ever thought about doing any type of podcasting or shows or anything like that?
Never really thought about it, to be honest with you. I guess it's a possibility, but
Well, there's a couple of the organizations that probably could feature some of their Hall of Famers and stuff.
Right on.
Are you in any of the halls?
I'm in the Country Music Hall of Fame in Sault Ste. Marie, and then I'm also on the wall here in the North Bay Mall for the Nipissing Country Music.
Actually, I did see that. Yeah.
And then also for the musicians and entertainers as well.
Yeah.
So, I'm in a few of them.
Yeah. Now,
met a lot of people in my day. So
a lot of people, eh? Favorite songs to play?
Well, probably Merle Haggard is one of my favorites, type of thing. Also like to do George Jones, Johnny Cash.
I could see that. Yeah.
So all those songs were great songs.
Now, are there going to be any events? Usually, when they do the Hall of Fame inductions, there's a couple fundraiser events in calendar, actually.
Yes.
Often. Is there one coming up for somebody?
There's one for the Nipissing Country Music Association coming up September the 22nd, I believe it is. And we're inducting a couple of people at that one as well.
Yeah. Can you say who?
Claude Lecurie, if I said his name right. Carl Smith Jr. And I think the jam band as well. So, it should be a good night. We're actually holding it over at the Golden Age Club.
Right. Yeah, that's another place that's happening. And friends of mine were in town, and they said they're going dancing there one night.
Yeah. It's kind of neat. It's not a real big place, but you can hold a fair amount of people there.
Yeah.
So good little sound.
We
do our contests, of course, down in Calendar at the Bill Barber Complex.
Yeah.
Out the back there, so we got a dome covering people. So hopefully next year that's where it's going to be. Yeah,
that's at the the outdoor rink with that big structure.
Yeah,
that's a nice place. I think you could do a lot with that particular place for events. I'd like to see some MMA fights there someday.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
we've there's been weddings there and stuff like that as well.
It's close to MMA fighting.
Yeah, it could be
pretty close. What would you like to see happen with this singing contest next year? What time of year would you like to see it? Where?
Long weekend in August every year. It's always been.
Okay. Yep.
What we'd like to do is we'd like to see it be a free event, not having to, people's never have to pay, except for maybe one time. They had to have a wristband to get it in at the city here. But they've never had to pay to get into this contest. So they get a whole weekend of entertainment, and plus it gives the people that are up there singing, gives them a chance to do their thing, if you might say.
Right. Yeah. And it is a singing contest, so you have a lot of amateurs vying for, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I guess everybody's an amateur.
And from all
music,
over,
right?
you know? Yeah, like we have people from Toronto, Simcoe, Windsor, you name it, they're all over Ontario.
Yeah. Actually, I just heard of this really good singer. I can't remember her name. She's out of Harley Station. She was just up at near New Liskeard for an event.
Oh, really?
Last festival. Apparently, she's really, really good. I might slip in her name there when I get it. It's on my phone. Damn it. I have such a short memory. But I heard somebody say on the weekend, and they showed me a little clip of her, and I'm like, oh, okay. She's got something. Right?
Yeah.
So if you hear somebody from Haley Station, go check them out.
You'll know. You'll know who it is then.
It must be hard breaking out these days, right?
Yeah, I would think so, because there's so many young people out there with fantastic talents. I mean, you know, I was lucky back in the day when I was winning my singing contests down in Simcoe, Ontario. I mean, all these young people that are coming up now.
And when somebody won a contest, you got some good press, and it made it across, across the wire. Now, it may be easy in some respects to do video and put TikTok videos together, but you're competing against millions of people for millions of eyeballs, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if it's easier. There's all these different talent shows too. Who's Got Talent? That kind of stuff.
America's Got Talent. You got Canada's Got Talent. I mean, you got the American Idol. So there's so many different contests that they can actually get out to, and it's hard. We've had some Canadians on America's Got Talent and that. Yeah. You know? So, yeah.
So it's kind of, well, it's always hard, right? It's never easy to break out. And you're always been... unfortunately, musicians are always asked to play for exposure and maybe a burger, right?
yeah, maybe even the odd beer or something.
Yeah, if anything. If you see a musician, you know they're not getting paid well.
For sure.
Yeah. Match Eatery, actually, the casino, it has some decent bands. Small venue, though, again.
Yeah, very small stage.
Yeah.
I haven't got into there yet, but I may do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's... just big enough for a three-piece, right?
That's it. I actually did see the one time I saw, I think I counted 5.
Oh.
But like they were off the stage as well as, on the stage. So there's not much room. If you get a drummer set up in that corner, you haven't got a whole pile of room left after that.
Not much after that.
No.
Yeah, a lot of guys are just being their one-man bands as well. I saw Jude Zapal at the Waterfront this weekend, and he's playing the drums and singing and the guitar, right? Keeping his own beat.
Well, and that's what they have. A lot of them have those, ones that have beatboxes in them, and they have different. What they can do is they can pre-record things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen a guy doing that as well, right? You can set it all up as he's playing, and that must take a lot of coordination.
Press a button and away you go. This is the next song, So it's sort of like karaoke, but not,
Kind of.
Yeah, because it's your own. So.
And if you practice it, you can use that tool. Tell me about some of the guys that and ladies that we've lost in the last little while that you knew through your career.
You mean like the popular ones, like Loretta Lynn and stuff like
that?
No,
actually. Well, the ones that you really liked as well, but people that you knew and played with. That's what I'm thinking of.
Played along with?
Did you lose anybody in the last little while? Because there's so many that have passed.
Yeah, there is. I mean, like even Jimmy Yeomans, Jimmy Nunner, just to mention a couple of them. But there's a few of them that are still going fairly strong.
Oh, yeah?
That are up there in age as well. Like, for example, Vern Hummel, Don Brose,
right.
Billy Vraybosch, those guys are still going. And
Yeah, actually, I deliver a magazine to Donnie out at the trailer park there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
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 And Bill was just featured in the last edition.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and Mike Gelinas is doing the Kojiko interviews of different entertainers.
I know I got to go there tomorrow, actually.
Yes, that's right. That's how I knew that you're available this week.
Oh, okay.
And I got your number off him.
Yeah.
So this is good. And he's a really good interviewer. He does a lot better research than I do. But he's got a good show there. And it's good to have somebody featuring the local musicians from days gone by and still here, right?
Oh, yeah. Well,
While they're here.
While they're still here, yeah.
Yeah, that's the important part.
It's good. Yeah.
You don't get a second chance on these things.
That's the only thing. Yeah, you want one time go around. So.
Do you play any of your original work? Do you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are some of your original songs?
Well, I guess one of them is actually called Country Lovin'.
Okay.
Yeah, which is the name of my CD.
Mm-hmm.
And then Priceless is a song that I wrote with two other guys. We wrote it for our wives, back in, I don't know, I guess the 90s, I guess. And it actually went to one of the top 10 songs in England for a bit.
Priceless.
Priceless. It was
Were you all in the doghouse or something? Or?
No, we were all saying that our wives were priceless.
Yes,
And
yeah,
we had,
okay.
It was really good. So, yeah, a couple of those songs like that.
Anything up on YouTube or anything that I can...
Actually, I was on YouTube and somebody did tape us, whether it was at the Voyager, I'm not sure, but we did a couple of songs on there, Chattahoochee and whatever.
I'll have to go find and put the links in.
Yeah, just look for Harley Renaud and it's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, River Valley, Labor Day weekend.
Yes. Yes.
22nd for the
Wall of Honor.
Wall of Honor.
Yeah. Induction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, Leon's doing that.
Are you going to... I didn't see on the bill, but there's some really good inductions for the Entertainers Hall of Recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to one of their dinners?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think their next one's coming up on the 13th, Friday the 13th September.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's not too far off from ours type of thing.
Yeah, yeah. So there'll be lots to do there. Just trying to make an extra plug or two. All right. What else can we do to help with the singing contest getting that back in order?
Well, it's just letting the basically contestants from wherever this may go that we are going to definitely run it next year.
Mm-hmm. Civic holiday weekend.
It's a civic holiday weekend every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're trying, like as I said, we're trying to keep it free.
Right.
And there's not going to be a whole pile of changes as far as structure goes on it. But it'll be a great weekend if we can get it back.
Yeah.
Like we've had, up in the neighborhood of 1,000 people and more at that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I remember it when it was at the Lee Park.
at Lee Park, yeah.
Yeah, that was a real
That's
nice.
basically where it started.
Yeah, and it had a nice cozy place there.
Oh, yeah.
Shade of trees.
We had people out there at 4 o'clock in the morning setting up their chairs
Yeah.
so that, and we get there.
You wanted to get a good spot.
You're looking, and there they are. And then if it rained,
Yeah.
because it was outside,
Yeah.
it wasn't covered in like down there, but all of a sudden if I was up on stage looking out there and it started to rain, all of a sudden you'd see all of these umbrellas just go tick, 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 tick.
Nobody's moving.
Oh, yeah, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, it'd be nice to see that happen again because that was really kind of gave it a good local feel. And then you got to see talent from all over the place come here.
Exactly. And young talent, too.
Yeah.
We have a 12 and under as well.
I think
As
people
well as we have
enjoyed
the
that
seniors.
almost the most.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. A lot of people do. And that's what I said. With the upcoming talent that you have out there, it's amazing. We've had a few people come out that we've never had any real big stars as such, but the Wilkinsons were up here playing at our contest. And so, yeah, it could lead to something good for somebody.
Yeah. Well, let's hope. Let's sort of push it and say it's happening regardless. And
Well, yeah, and I mean, the nice thing about it too is for people that are in wheelchairs and stuff like that, we have golf carts there too that we try and take people around to the back of the opening so that they got a good place to stay.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, try to cater to most people that we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else you would want to add while you're here? Because we don't get to talk here very
Not
often.
too often. Huh?
Once a lifetime, no.
Not too often, for sure. No, other than the fact that, I'm just hoping that we draw out a lot of good people. I hope we do some good fundraising in order to make it free for everybody to come out to and enjoy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
Usually people come together when they see an opportunity for something, and this has already got a proven track record, right?
Yeah, well, we had a golf tournament at Highview in July,
Mm-hmm.
and we raised about $4,000 there.
Right.
And so some people had asked me if they could do it again soon. And so we're going to do another one September 15th
Okay.
at Highview.
September 15th at Highview.
At Highview.
How much it costs for
It's
something like that?
$100 a person.
100.
But for that, you get 18 holes of golf. You get a cart. You get a prize, guaranteed. And you also get a chicken parmesan dinner.
Okay. Well, full day, right?
So it's great.
That gives you a good chunk of proceeds for the contest too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. So hopefully we get some people that hear this and maybe want to join the contest. Just give me a call.
Okay. And numbers and emails that you want people to contact
Well,
you
they
with.
can use my email, which is my name, harleyrenaud@hotmail.com. Kind of easy. Or they can call me at 705-303-5524, which is my cell.
Right on.
Yeah, beautiful.
Well, thanks for this last-minute interview, hopefully to do some last-minute promo for next year's country music singing contest.
Well, thank you for having me here. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Please like, share, and maybe donate. That'd be nice. If you want to see a country singing contest again,